What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome back to MKO Boxing, aka MKO Pugilism, coming to you live from Tenerife, aka Tenerife. So, just got finished watching Dillian Whyte versus Moses Itauma, and they talk about easy work. That was pretty much non-existent work. Absolutely fantastic and dominant performance by Moses Itauma, who takes just 2 minutes to absolutely dismantle and demolish Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte. And going into this fight, there was a lot of talk about the shape of Dillian Whyte. Sort of, he was looking in shape. He looked to have lost a lot of weight, and it was down to 244 pounds. So for him, it's kind of like a career, one of the lightest he's ever weighed in his career, which was excellent for him. He looked in good shape. He was playing a few mind games before the fight, taking quite long to come out of the changing room. But I mean, a lot of the predictions were that he gets knocked out in his fight, and to be fair, that's exactly what happened. But myself included, I thought it was going to be a knockout for Itauma, but not this quick. And Itauma just set about his work very quickly in there, took the center of the ring from the opening bell, and Dillian Whyte managed to sort of score a few jabs and use an awkward sort of right hand as his defense. But what happened in the end was that Moses Itauma, after about 30 seconds or so, just started reading the patterns of Dillian Whyte, and every time Dillian Whyte was falling short with his punches, falling short with his jab, Moses Itauma was just capitalizing and jumping on him. And the end comes as he lands, I think it was a left hook around the back of Dillian Whyte's head, and you could see Dillian Whyte kind of stumbled and sort of tried to hide the fact that he was hurt. But Stevie Wonder could see he was hurt. It was very blatant, very obvious. And from the time Moses Itauma sensed he was hurt and he saw that the legs buckle and the legs go, he just set about him and just went to work on him. Very crisp combinations, and he was very impressive when he went to the body in this fight. And he just basically made mincemeat out of Dillian Whyte in there. You could tell even from the opening bell, even when Dillian Whyte had his few seconds of success, you could tell that Moses Itauma just was able to get out of dodge sometimes, get into range, do a bit of damage, get out of dodge. And there was such a big gap in hand speed and foot speed and skill, and in every area Dillian Whyte was just outmatched and outgunned in this fight. And the end comes, as I say, 2 minutes of the first round. Moses Itauma just lands a barrage of punches, and Dillian Whyte just had no answers. You could tell he was still a warrior, because he did complain to the referee, but I mean, the man was all over the place. He couldn't hold himself up. The ropes were holding him up. He's got the heart of a lion, and he never quits, Dillian Whyte. But really and truly, he was never ever going to get back into this fight or win this fight. And congratulations to Moses Itauma. Great win for him. I mean, of course, putting it into context, Dillian Whyte hasn't looked the best lately. He looked terrible against Tete and Hammer. He did look a bit wobbly, did struggle a bit with those guys. So yes, that's gonna maybe taint the victory a little bit. But I think just having the name of Dillian Whyte, who has been very good in the past, considering his kind of limited skills. But excellent victory for Itauma. And let me know what you thought of the fight in the comments below. And until next time, MKO Boxing, over now.